Hello, everybody. Eric here on Thursday, but I'm here to talk about comics from Wednesday, July 27th. Mostly. We'll get to that in a second. Why am I late? Because I'm working 55 hours this week and I'm very busy and very tired, and so I didn't get to the comic book store until today. All of that being said, let's get to the comics. And first of all, hopefully there won't be uh, too much glare here. This is from 2 weeks ago, and this is a variant cover. This is Rogues #3, Black Label Rogues #3 from DC Comics. And I love this cover, which of course, for you comic book people, is an homage to the classic Death of Supergirl cover from Crisis on Infinite Earths. Yeah, I paid extra, but I wanted it, and I got it. Then from last week, I didn't have the money for this. I had to leave it behind. This is Excalibur. The Sword is Drawn. It's Epic Collection, Volume 1. Big, fat, thick book. This has Captain Britain 1 and 2, Excalibur 1 through 11, Special Edition and Mojo Mayhem, and material from Marvel Comics Presents 31 through 38, and Mighty World of Marvel #7, and 14 and 15. So just a whole mess of stuff in there. This is like the British, sort of British X-Men team, because you got Nightcrawler, Kitty Pryde, Rachel Summers' version of Phoenix, but you also have Captain Britain and Megan, and I don't think they're mutants. And I always say I'm anti-mutant just because I'm not a huge X-Men fan, but I dig Excalibur. It's fun. It's good stuff. Plus, Kitty Pryde and Nightcrawler, two of my favorites. And I like Captain Britain as well. All right, so that's it for older stuff. This week, Task Force Z #10 from DC. Only 2 more issues to go. I am way behind on this. So I have no idea what's going on that cover. But it's all right. Get my Red Hood fix. Then we have The Wrong Earth Meet from Ahoy Comics. This is a one-shot. As always, I explain every time The Wrong Earth comes up. Imagine Adam West's Batman and Batman from The Dark Knight Returns swap places, swap Earths, as it were. And that's what you have here. You have this kind of lighthearted, campy character that switches places with a dark and gritty character, and shenanigans ensue. It's a lot of fun. Then we have Book of Shadows #1. This is from Valiant. It's written by Cullen Bunn, so you know I'm going to get it. And I believe his Shadow Man series was leading up to this big team up supernatural monster fight book. I'm looking forward to this. And then we have Hit Me, #5 of 5 from AWA Upshot, written by Krista Faust, so you know I want it. I still do not have issue 3. The series is done, still missing issue 3. Folks at the comic book store have no answer. They say they have it on order, but it hasn't been on their invoice. I was told that they're still hoping to get it in, but if I find it someplace else, just grab it, which is probably what I'm going to do. Because I really want to read this, and I'm missing the middle issue. Then we have Batman One Dark Knight, book 3. This is a DC Black Label book. You can tell it's oversized. I think this is the last issue. I think that said end. Yep, last issue of this. One of those nice square bound DC Black Label books. I really like pretty much everything I've read from Black Label, except maybe Rorschach. That was probably my least favorite. Then we have X-Men, Mighty Marvel Masterworks X-Men, Where Walks the Juggernaut. is what they're calling this one, and it's issues 11 through 19. There's some of the other covers. There you go. I don't recall. They have a variant cover, and I don't recall if my volume 1 is the sort of reprint cover or the variant cover, but it doesn't really matter to me. A great inexpensive way to get those old X-Men issues. Then we have The Fourth Man from AWA Upshot. This collects the Fourth Man limited series, and it's looks like it's crime noir kind of thing. So it'll be interesting. Yeah, this makes me think of the movie Nope, which I saw last weekend as of this recording. I thought it was fantastic. Hopefully this comic book is as good. Then we have Captain America Heroes Return, the Complete Collection, Volume 2. So this has Captain America, the 1998 run, 13 through 24, and annual number 99. Written by Mark Waid with a bunch of different artists. That's when he has his energy shield. So Mark Waid and Ron Garney were the writer and artist on Captain America at one point. And then Heroes Reborn, I believe is what it was called. That happened. Jim Lee and Rob Liefeld taking over the big Marvel heroes for a year and pretty much destroying them. It was all just, I think it was all horrible. And then Heroes Return was when they came back to the Marvel Universe. And so I jumped right back on it with Mark Waid. Great writer. And so nice to have these books in my hand again. These stories. Oh, look at that. Really nice black and white art in there. But very excited to read those again. And then finally, we have the Marvel previews and the regular previews. And I can't remember the last time all three previews came out at the same time. No DC this time. But I always enjoy going through those things. All right. That's it. That's what I picked up this week. Kind of a big week compared to the last few. And I just got home. It's late. I should be having dinner right now. So I didn't think of a question ahead of time. So I'll just go to the generic. Any of this look interesting to you? What would you want to read out of the selection that I have shown you? Let me know in the comments below. If you have any comments, questions, or corrections, put those in the comments below. If you think the Jim Lee, Rob Liefeld stuff from Heroes Reborn was any good, make your argument. Go right ahead. I was not a fan, but then I'm not a fan of Rob Liefeld at all. Anyway, I think his art is horrible. But comments, questions, corrections in the comments below. Comments are open for spoilers. Just post a spoiler warning. We try to be polite here on my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. All that YouTube stuff. And if you'd care to follow me on other social media, where I post pictures of books, comic books, board games, and fuzzy animals, my Twitter is @Ronin5757. My Instagram, where I post pictures of... Did I already say all this? I've lost track. That's how tired I am. I didn't even put the right clothes on for work today. So my Twitter is @Ronin5757. My Instagram is EricSmith5757. That's Eric with a K, ERIKSMITH 5757. That's all I've got this week. So until next week, read more books.